If you've got a home project on the list, whether it's a new roof, new siding, windows, or even a new fence, there's one weekend in September where you're going to meet more Billings Home pros than you'll probably meet in your entire life. And that's the Fall Home Improvement Show. I'm sitting with the two individuals who've been running this for over 40 years, and they're here to tell you exactly what to expect when you walk in through that front door. Welcome to the Your Home Montana podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Devon.
Yeah.
And Beau.
You got her.
Fantastic. Devon and Beau, welcome to the Your Home Montana podcast. So guys, you guys have been doing Rimrock Promotions for over 40 years, right?
Yeah, Grandpa started it, then Dad came on board, then Grandpa retired. Mom actually came on board for a number of years. And then once I came on board about 20 years ago, back, you were still in diapers at that time. I kicked Mom out, and then Devon came on board, and a few years after that, you kicked Dad out.
Yeah.
And here we are.
It's just us.
Sweet. Okay, so a family business, obviously.
Family
you gotta
business.
Get it, continue going down the lineage for as long as you can. Or,
You know, that's the hope. You know, I would love to see our kids take the show to the next level. Really would.
And I'm curious, is this something that was just thrown into your guys' court, or is this something you're like, hey, I really want to do this?
You know, I would say, I don't know. I feel like we were born into it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, really growing up, being a family business, we grew up down at the shows, helping Dad. You know, back then, you know, putting up pipe and drape, we grew up there, setting up the shows, helping with exhibitors and taking it down. I suppose the only difference is now when we started to go work for Dad, we made him pay us. You know, before we would just volunteer because it was fun.
Yeah, we used to think it was fun.
We used to think it was fun.
Got brainwashed somehow.
Get out of the
I don't
house.
know how that worked.
Dad
said, work is fun. Let's go do it.
So, you know, all of a sudden we're like, wait a minute.
You
need to start paying us for this. So, no, we really have just grown up doing it. And it's really been a blessing. We're very thankful for it. Like you said, third generation. Would love for that to continue as, you know, we see the Billings community thrive.
Now, I really want to talk about the Home Improvement Show, but you guys do a lot of other things as well with the Rimrock Productions, right?
Yeah.
What else do you guys do?
You know, so the home improvement shows are really our bread and butter. You know, that really is. That's something we're very proud of. Our home improvement shows are the largest trade shows in a 5-state area. We're really proud of what they do for our local business community and for our local economy. We also actually put on a craft beer festival as well. Yeah, and so that actually happened here just last month, and that's a lot of fun, that event. It's
a little summertime getaway from doing the home shows and
and
have a little fun.
And I guess one thing you would find with all of our events and our company is it's just really all about local. That's really like when you think of like
pretty community.
What's the foundation of that? It's really community focused because you look at our craft beer festival. It's all based around Montana beer, Montana food, Montana music, and then
we partner with great people. We
partnered with United Way.
United Way of Yellowstone County.
It was a fundraiser
this year,
for them.
So it was a fundraiser for them.
For a great local nonprofit. And then you look at the home shows, and you know we always tout that for our fall show we'll have over 400 exhibits, and 90% of those are all from the greater Billings area. And so I always say when you come down to the show, you do business there. It helps stay in and stimulate our local economy. And so again, it's all about local.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's hard not to have fun when beer and music's involved, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
We're not geniuses.
Right.
No. let's just be real.
No.
Live music, fresh beer, food,
Come on.
It's going to say it's a good time. Yeah, it's the Montana Brews and Barbecues. It is a great event. It is a lot of fun.
So for anyone who's never been to the Home Improvement Show, what should they expect as soon as they walk through the door?
That's a good question. I think we always like to tagline this Pinterest in person.
Oh, yeah, Pinterest in person. Really, a lot of times, Mark, people ask us, they'll say, hey, you know, what do you expect to see when you walk into the doors of the Home Improvement Show? And I kind of dance around the question a little bit, and I more just say, I like to say, what won't you see when you come down there?
True.
Because in all reality, we really don't know. I know that sounds bad as the people that put the event on, but the home improvement industry is constantly evolving. It's constantly changing. And so our exhibitors will use the show as a testing ground for kind of the latest in their industry, and they will want to test or gauge the public's reaction to it before they bring it on full time. So you can come down there and see products and services that haven't even hit the market yet. So a lot of times, when we walk the show, we're seeing it for the first time as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I know I went to the last one. It was way more packed than I was expecting.
Yeah,
there were
thank you.
booths everywhere, hot tubs, jacuzzis, literally anything that could go into a home, it
Yeah,
was there, right?
it really is. We always say it has anything to do with the interior, exterior buying or selling of a home. So like, that's why I say I would rather you come down there and say, what didn't you see?
Yeah, yeah. Now, is this for someone who has a project in mind already, or is this more for someone just to go down and check it out, even if they don't know what they want?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say
It really is.
doesn't matter.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's both. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great because if you do have projects in mind, come on down. We have tons of people that can help you do those projects. You can get signed up, get on their list to do those. Or if you're a DIYer, we have people there to help supply you with the products that you need to do it. Or if you are somebody that doesn't have anything, come on down, take a look, help spark some ideas, get things going. Maybe you're looking to get into a home. We got people there to help you in that process.
Well, and the best part is it's all free, right? So I mean, it doesn't cost you anything to come down and have a good time. Like Devon was saying, if you have a specific project in mind, come down there because we always say you can save time and money. And one of the biggest benefits is you come down there and instead of having to drive throughout Billings, throughout the region, set appointments and talk to all these people, they're already down there.
Yeah.
And so you can save a lot of time and a lot of gas money instead of, like I said, making that big trek. You come down there and everyone's under one roof. And a lot of our exhibitors actually run home show specials. So not only is it going to save you time, it's going to put money back in your pocket too.
Now, I want to touch on the difference between, you did kind of touch on it a little bit, but I want to delve into it more.
Okay.
The difference between going and checking out the individual business and Googling them versus going and seeing them on the floor.
Oh, 100%.
yeah. I think one of the great things about the trade show industry, specifically home improvement show, is your home is generally your largest asset. So you come down, you want to make sure you're going to work well with those people. And yes, Google reviews are great, but it's hard to get that personal feel on a Google review. You can read what somebody else did, but coming down and actually sitting face to face, having a conversation, you can really get a feel if you're going to work well with that person, if they're the right fit for you. If they are, great, go forward with it. If not, go down the road. There's going to be somebody else you can meet and find a great fit. Like you said, with it being local, the great thing about Montana and Billings, we're still that small town feel. You're going to work with somebody, you're going to have their cell phone number. They're going to stand by their product. They're going to stand by what they do. So, hey, in case you did have an issue, I got the guy's cell phone number. I'll just call him. So you build that relationship with them. That's the biggest thing.
That's exactly right. You cannot build trust. You cannot build rapport over a Google search. You just can't. And that's the biggest, like Devon said, the biggest benefit of the show is doing exactly what we're doing. You're talking face to face. You walk up, you shake someone's hand, and like Devon said, you will, within a couple minutes, realize whether I can work well with this person or not.
Yes.
And like you said, with someone's largest asset, you need to trust not only in the person, but the company that's going to be doing the work. And like you said, service after the job as well. And so that's why we always push local, come down to the show and develop that rapport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's huge. Actually going up and shaking the hand of the individual that's going to be working
look them in
on
the
your
eyes.
house. Yeah,
Exactly.
Like I said, Billings is still the biggest city in Montana, but we're still a small
Well,
town.
and it might not have any. I mean, they might be a great business. You might be a great person, but for whatever reason, your personalities just don't match. Maybe your visions don't match. Maybe your process doesn't match. And so when you're taking on a project like this, you need to work well with someone. And so that's where it's almost like an interview. And you're interviewing each other because you need to work well for them. They need to work well for you. And like Devon said, even if you're a DIYer, if you're like, hey, I can handle this. I just maybe need a little insight and I need some material. Come down. We have people that can supply that for you. And like you said, if you've got nothing else going on, you're like, I'm just kind of curious to see what Billings has to offer. Billings has this unique personality to where we have all the amenities of a major metropolitan or urban area, but at the same time, we're still very small town. And so you can come down there and a lot of people just don't even realize everything that's available to them. So come down there and see, things that you just never realized were available to you.
Yeah, check it out. So this is the 33rd annual Fall Home Improvement
Correct.
Show, right?
Correct.
Is there anything different about this one compared to the other ones?
It's a year older.
I was going to say, people always ask us that. They're like, so tell us the difference between the spring and the fall home show. And we're always like, about 6 months.
Yeah.
So no, in all reality, as Billings continues to grow and evolve, we're always looking to showcase what's new and innovative. And so that's constantly changing. That's constantly evolving. So you can come down to the show, even if you've been to the show 100 times. Well, I couldn't say 100 times in the past. We haven't had 100 shows. But you've been down to the show 20 times in the past. Or you've never been there. It's going to be a brand new experience for you.
Yeah. It definitely was for me when I went the first time
Yeah,
last
thanks
year.
for coming. I
Yeah,
appreciate
dude,
that.
It was phenomenal. I went in, walked out with business cards from every kind of mini project that I had in mind, thinking I would really like a new asphalt driveway. I really like concrete.
Well, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You walk through and you go up and down the aisleways and you're like, I didn't realize that was available. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. You see it and you're like, wow, I can envision having something like that in my house, whether it's now or whether it's in the future. You know, you go, wow, that would be really cool to incorporate.
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was just gonna say it just gets the ball rolling. It really does. It's just a really creative space. It's a great place to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For someone who's going on their first time,
Yeah.
do you guys have the best time to go and arrive?
Oh man, you know what? I was, ironically enough, in all the interviews we've ever done, I don't think we've ever been asked that question.
Really?
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
The best time is to get a hold of us and do the sneak a peek.
Oh, really?
No, we're able to go through early and walk around, which is what I like because we're opening it for exhibitors. So, personally, I get to have the little VIP experience.
Yeah, no,
but
you know, I would say, of course, come whenever works for your schedule, right? If there's a certain time that works for your schedule, that's fine. Make it happen then. But if you had to press us and say, what is the time that you can get in there and not have to deal with the crowds as much, I would say Friday afternoon / evening. So, you know, you come in Friday after, say, 3:00, come down, have dinner. That's another thing that's great about the show is it's an entire experience. And we realize that people are going to be there for a while. And so we have Billings' best food trucks on site.
Oh, you have food trucks as well.
Yeah, so it's not, you're not just stuck with a Metro hot dog.
Yeah.
You know, we really are big on our show experience. And part of that is the food while you're there. And so you can come down Friday afternoon or whenever works for your schedule. And when you're there, have some great food. You really can. We want to have food there that you can't get just driving up Main Street.
For someone who wants to go, obviously they need to bring their wallet because you're going to want food, right? But what else should they bring? Should they bring anything else to prep up for this?
you know, I'd just say bring good shoes and be ready to walk around. I mean, you're going to, like Beau said, you're probably going to spend a little bit of time there. I know from experience, you don't just come and walk through the doors, take a look around and leave. You're going to be walking down the aisles and checking people out and talking to people. And
the great thing is, honestly, since it's free admission, free parking, come as long as you want. I mean, if you come down and you're like, hey, we want to come and we want to spend all day. Love it. Come spend the day with us. If you're like, hey, we want to come down, but we only have an hour. Come down for an hour on Friday. And if you want to, come back on Saturday. Yeah. Come back on Sunday. It's free admission, free parking. You can come and go as you want. Yeah. So make it convenient for you. We want it to be a wonderful experience all the way around.
Yeah.
So you guys have been doing this for a long time, Home Improvement Show.
A little bit.
Right? How has the growth kind of been from the eyes in your seat?
As the show continues to expand, I guess the first thing that comes to my mind is thankful, blessed. Mm-hmm. We really are thankful for the support of the community. The shows wouldn't be what they are today without the support of the community. That's the long and short of it. Yeah. But really, I think it's, I guess I would say it maybe a testament to the strength of our local economy, but also the diversity of our local businesses. We really have a lot to offer in Billings. Billings is really a thriving community, and that's just embodied by the show.
Yeah, definitely. I think you nailed it there. I think it's more, like you said, just Billings growth and continue to grow. And like you said, just great local companies, just digging into our local community. That's what, we have a strong focus on that as our local community and surrounding areas. And our town is thriving.
Exactly. Yeah. And we love to support local. We will push that day in and day out. We support local. You come down to the show, and when you, like I said, you do business down there, you come and enjoy your afternoon there. It's really a ripple effect. It really is. Everyone loves a concert. I love to go see live music.
Yep.
The unfortunate thing about when something like that comes into town is they come into town, you go there and have a great time. Unfortunately, all the money you spent there leaves with them. When you support a local event, that money stays in our local economy, and it just continues to turn.
Just like us. We're a local company.
Yeah.
Billings my whole life. So we're a local company. We like giving back to local and supporting the community. That's what it's about.
I think that's
exactly right.
Every individual who lives in Billings, right? Support local.
That's that small town. That's that small town
feel, but
that small town. City. Yeah, small town mentality with big city amenities. That's really what Billings is.
Yep.
Let's take a breather right here. Now is your chance. Take the code you're seeing on the screen, put it into your home Montana /giveaway, and enter in for the prize. All right, let's get back into it. Do you guys have any big plans for the future as it continues to grow?
Wow. Great question.
Hopefully retire.
Yeah.
Maybe pass it on. I guess that would be my big plan.
I was going to say, Mark, we were going to see if you wanted to buy it. We were going to go on an extended vacation. No, you know, really, it's exciting to think of the possibilities of what the show could continue to evolve into. And really, that is just going to be dictated by the success of Billings as a whole, you know, and in all aspects that we look at, all the different variables, all the different indicators we look at, all point to our community continuing to thrive and continuing to grow. So we're just excited to see as Billings continues to evolve, the show will continue to evolve with it. We'll continue to embody the growth that we have here locally.
Yeah.
Devon, Beau, for someone who's sitting on the fence, deciding I just don't know if I should carve out the hour and a half to go down there and check it out.
Yeah.
Make the case for why they should.
Dude, I guess I'm going to say the price is right? It's free. I'm gonna say, okay, so free admission, free parking. We have an entire free kids experience.
Yeah, that's huge.
All of our interactive displays, anything associated with the show is free. And a big one too, Mark, that we're well known for is we have a very grandiose grand prize package. So for our fall show, we'll give away over $50,000 in prizes.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all free to win.
Come on down.
So
sign
come
up.
on down. You know, and the nice thing is once you get there, you can come, like you said, come and go as you please. So, you know, you're in total control of your experience there. So you can stay as long as you want. You can stay as little as you want. Just come down and have a good time. And it's not going to cost you a penny to do it.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, for someone who wants to go,
Yeah.
how can they go and view? Where is it going to be at? What time and location?
Oh, that's what we probably should mention when the show is.
Yeah.
That'd probably be an important thing to do.
Yeah, it happened on September 11th, 12th, and 13th down at Expo Center, Metro Park. All under one roof and some outside exhibits and just one location right there for all the stuff.
We'll have over 100,000 square feet of exhibit space. So it really is a big event. Like Devon said, a weekend after Labor Day, the fall show always happens. So September 11th through the 13th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday will kick off at noon, go till 7. Saturday and Sunday are both 10 to 5.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beau, Devon, thank you so much for coming on the
We
Your Home
appreciate
Montana
you
show.
having us.
Yeah, it's been great. And that's the Fall Home Improvement Show. It's free to get in September 11th through the 13th at the Expo Center at Metro Park. And if you've got a project that you've been putting off for a while, now is your chance to go and shake the hands of someone who can help you get it done. Beau and Devon, thank you for coming in. It's been a pleasure. Your Home Montana. Buy, sell, rent, and improve.